What's up, guys? It's your boy Jeff for Dragonite here. And I'm bringing you guys week 10, the final week of the PCL D-League as we take on my guy, Odds R. So we're taking on Odds this week and his Memphis Bewears, coach of the Memphis Bewears, for the final week of the very first season of the PCL D-League. And at this point, if you guys didn't watch last week's video, we are now locked for second seed in the gold division, or the silver division, my bad, silver division. So now we are locked. That means next week we're going to go ahead and partake in the first ever playoffs, and I'm so hyped. This game doesn't really matter at all. It's just like a fun game. It's just for me basically to add to my win streak and to my differential. And before this even season started, I had like own personal goal. I said that I want to go 7-3 this season. That was my personal goal, and that's what I'm shooting for. We're 6-3, so if we win this game, we go 7-3, which is that's what I was reaching for. That was my goal for the season. My ultimate goal, of course, is to win the championship, like everybody else's goal is in the playoffs too. So like I said last week too, that odds. If I lost last week against Dorian and he won last week, which he did win last week, and if I would have been 5-4, and he would have been 4-5. So this week would have been this would have been for playoffs. If I won the game, I move on to playoffs. If he wins the game, he moves on to playoffs. So it was very tight. But last week we did go ahead and got rid of all that pressure. So now we're just playing for fun. And before I should jump into this game or to team build or anything, I do have to hurry up. I have things to do, but we disconnected twice, and I'll go more into detail to that after facing team builder and things like that. We disconnected twice, so I'll talk about that afterward. So let's go ahead and talk about his team. His team is a very scary team, but it's manageable, right? It's a manageable team to play against, but if you don't prep things properly, you will lose. So like how always is. So let's go ahead and go to his matchup as his pop up as well for you guys. I might just I don't even know. I think I would just have Metagross and just pop on the screen with their matchup because I don't really care. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it like that, but yeah. So on his team consists of Landorus and Carnate, Kieran Black is Zemon, Clefable, Metagross, Raikou, Decidueye, Mega Blastoise, Mienshao, Alolan Persian, Audino as his other Z user, and Zatu. So this team is a very very interesting. Not it has some threats, but it has some some different type of threats. I don't know. It's a different type of team. It's like an average team. Like run of the mill type of team. Middle of the road type of team. In my opinion, I'm not trying to discredit him or anything. He's a great battler, but just looking on paper, it looks like a mediocre team. Doesn't look too strong. Even though he's a Kieran Black and Lander Eye and a Raikou and a Metagross, it doesn't. I don't know. It just looks mediocre to me. It could just be me. So looking at this, I'm like, okay, this is some scary threats. Like Kieran Black, of course, a very scary threat. Land is a very scary threat. Raikou could be very scary if he sets up a Calm Mind, like Sub Calm Mind, things like that. Lando, he's probably gonna be against Special Sheer Force because Sand Force, he doesn't have Sand on his team, so I don't expect him to have that. Mega Blastoise could be a problem. I'll do a calcs and stuff, and it could actually be a problem if it brings like offensive Mega Blastoise. It could really screw me over. Mega Blastoise could really screw me. It's a mon that's very defensive. That's not a natural ball. Like a 120 defense and like 1 something special defense. So it's something wild. Like 80 HP, so it's super bulky. He doesn't have to even bring bulk in it. Like say just be like offensive set. He takes hits and he could just obliterate me, and he has a wish support and his Audino, so he could just come in, do some bad damage, come out, bring his Audino in, wish pass into that, back up, get it full, do some more damage. So that was kind of scary for me. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the team builder. So we have it for the final week. I can't believe I'm saying this. This season actually blew by like super fast. Like no joke, it just flew by. So first up, like I mentioned, I think he's on the screen. I think he's on the screen already, but I'm not too sure. But Mega Metagross is first up. Scar. Holding Metagross side, rocking the moves: a Meteor Mash, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Jolly Nature, 76 HP, Math Attack, and 180 Speed. The speed investment is to outspeed Lando Eye. If I'm not mistaken, because Lando Eye has 101 base speed, so I think that's what it's for. So that's what it's for. Yeah, Meteor Mash hits things hard. Earthquake hits things hard. Well, Meteor Mash is for the Clefable, because he could bring that, even though it's a fairy type, people don't bring the fairy types, but it's very, very likely, because Clefable does have could be with good with support, like a magic on life orb set, could just be self lock, could just be defensive, unaware. So it could just be like a Zygarde check. So it has very good liability to count. So that's how the Meteor Mash. Earthquake is for his Metagross. Ice Punch is for the Landorus, and Thunder Punch is for the Blastoise. Mega Blastoise comes in and he takes all my hits. He takes his Headbutt and Meteor Mash, and Thunder Punch to like say it's a bold like defensive Blastoise. It's like 30% to it, so like I needed the Thunder Punch for Mega Blastoise. Something does come because people just bring their bulky water types against me that they can just wall me. So I need to bring that Thunder Punch. I was going to, if Thunder Punch wasn't there, I was going to put Home Claws, but I needed that Thunder Punch. So next up, we have Colgate or Zygarde. Look, I saw you just 5 minutes in. I waste too much time. It's the Zygarde 50% of Colgate with the Yachi Berry Rocket moves, 1000 arrows, outrage, substitute, Dragonite, 196 HP, 252 attack, 60 speed, adamant, nature. So this thing is basically get up a sub, get up Dragonite. It feels like a scarf, like a Raikou, scarf Kieran Black, scarf scarf Kieran Black, scarf Lando, something like that. So yeah, that's what I have the Dragonite. I have plus 2 do outspeed, a weakness policy, agility, Metagross, because that's kind of common. It's pretty common in draft leagues. Pretty common sense. It works really well if you do it properly. So double Dragonite to outspeed that. 1000 arrows is some bops things. Outrage. The reason outrage is there instead of E-speed because if he does decide to bring Blastoise, 1000 arrows to a stupid defensive Blastoise like 30%. I need outrage. Outrage does 50%. Does guarantee 2-co it. So that's the reason I brought the outrage. Next up, we have Nova, our new Rocket Medium Z. Rocket with Psychic, Earth Power, Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot, Max, Special Attack, 220 Speed, 8 for Death, 28 HP, Timid, Nature, Psychic Staff, and Medium Z as well. Earth Power to hit the Raikou, Thunderbolt is to hit the Blastoise, and Nasty Plot for that because if I get the +2 and I just start killing things, and it's GG essentially. It's GG. So that's what it's for. Next up, we have Clarissa, how I'm feeding Rocket Leftovers. Max HP, Max Defense, 4 Special Attack, Bold Nature, Rocket moves, Surf, Shadow Ball, Nature's Madness, and Calm Mind. So this will bring offensive feeding. No, it doesn't look offensive with the spread and stuff, but I set up Calm Mind. If I get 2 or 3 Calm Minds, I just win the game essentially because that plus 2 special defense. Raikou's Thunderbolt does like 38, 40%, something like that, But if you choice specs, it does a lot more. But yeah, that's the thing. That's what it is. Surf, Stab, hits things hard. Nature Mass for the Metagross, or the what was Nature Mass for? For the yeah, I guess Metagross for coming in. Blastoise when that comes in. Audino too, I guess, because of bulky. So I had that for there too. I have the right team. Oh, this is a different team. I'm looking at something else. Whoa. So yeah, this comes in, hits things hard. Shadow Ball for the Metagross as well. Next up, we have Jimmy Snorlax rocking the Figgy Berry, rocking the moves. Return Earthquake, Curse, Recycle, Max HP, 2 slaves per death, and 36 attack. With Careful Nature as well. And last but not least, we have Bone Keeper on Mandibuzz, rocking the Leftovers, Max HP, Max Defense, Force per Death, Bold Nature, rocking moves Foul Play, Defog, Roost, Toxic, and basically what this does is it walls KB and walls Lando. So a Sheer Force Lando, Ice Beam to my well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to my feeding. I mean not feeding. I'm gonna go to my Snorlax anyways on the Lando. That's my check to it. The Kieran Black can't kill my Mandibuzz. I can't kill it. Z Fusion Bolt, Adamant Z Fusion Bolt to Mandibuzz does 80%. So then it cannot die. A regular Fusion Bolt, Adamant Fusion Bolt does 49%. So I'd never die. So that's also nice. Ice Beam for the Lando to the Mandibuzz. I think there's like around 50%, something like that, around 50%. But I like I mentioned, I don't have my Snorlax for that to check that. So that's what that's for. So without delaying it any longer, let's go ahead and jump into the battle. And as you guys can see, that's a 6 seasons brought. He's about to Kieran Black, the Metagross, the Landorus I, the Raikou, the Persian, Alola, and Audino. So I'm looking like, okay, there is no Mega Blastoise and there is no Clefable. I should expect no Clefable. I should not put Meteor Mash. I should just put the Home Claws like I wanted to put Home Claws. But it is what it is. I don't see the Clefable in the. I just said it. Mega Blastoise. I'm like, that's a great relief. Mega Blastoise is gone. He can't wall me. That's completely fine with me. That's amazing. But he does have to auto up, which has to be generated. It could be very, very annoying. So, like I said before, we DC twice. Twice. First time we DC'd, it was my ending. My ending just crashed out of nowhere. And I was like, bruh, what the heck? And the second time, his internet crashed. So the third time, we both reset our routers. So this is the second time actually where I disconnected in the game. First time was against Alex, and now it's against Odds. So we disconnected there. We disconnected there. So a third time, okay, we're not gonna recreate it because recreating takes too long. Because those like 10 turns, it didn't take too long, but the rolls can mess up too much, right? So we don't want to play with none of that. So we just went ahead, okay. Because I'll just give you guys a rundown of it. Mandibuzz went ahead and killed the Kieran Black, and Snorlax went ahead and killed the Snorlax killed the Landorus. Snorlax killed the Landorus. So that's the basic rundown. So that's what we're going ahead and do. In the original thing, I led Mandibuzz and he led off with Landorus. That's what originally happened. But this time, I led off with Mandibuzz as he went ahead and led off with his Kieran Black. I forgot to turn the volume off. That really just popped. That hurt my ears. So that's what I did. I led Mandibuzz and he led off with Kieran Black because Mandibuzz killed the first time with foul play. So that's what we go ahead and do. I double foul play as he goes for a double fusion bolt because with the Landorus chip and the Kieran Black chip, my Mandibuzz was down to about 28% ish. So that's what we go ahead and do because I do take 2 fusion bolts like I mentioned. So he goes for this fusion bolt, I go for my foul play, and I go ahead and kill it. So that's that. I can't really say too much because you know, like that's what we just did. Okay, that's what we just did. And I'll explain more afterwards for the Snorlax or whatever. I do get the crit, but the crit doesn't matter at all because I did kill it, and I need him to get my Mandibuzz down to about 30% ish. So I was like, that's fine with me. Doesn't really matter. Crit will never kill it anyways because a foul play is like a roll from like 48% to like 55%. So it always 2-could, but it never could OCO with a crit. So I go with foul play, pick up the kill right away because you know it is what it is. But in the actual game, that was like 10 minutes into the game when they got the kill. That was the very first kill of the game actually too. So that's play out. He comes up to Raikou guys. I told him come out to Raikou. I'll come out to my Snorlax because I did get 50% off on this Raikou. As he just goes for Thunderbolt because you know Snorlax does go ahead and die because the only way that it does die is because he did get hacks the first time in the first go around. I have to get this down because he was holding Sugar Berry. I had to pop the Sugar Berry, so I go for the curse over here like beginning. But what he does is he has Thunder Wave, and in the first game, what's it called? The first game, he clicked Thunder Wave, and the second Thunder Wave, I couldn't get my curse off because I got paralyzed turn 1 right when it happened. So my curse, I didn't get it off. I go for curse second time, and then next second time I go for the next time after the curse, I go for Earthquake. I'm paralyzed. I go for Earthquake again, and I pop a Sugar, and this is how exactly Jimmy died. Because spoiler, it's not a spoiler. You'll see it anyways. But Landorus kills Jimmy because I just couldn't do anything because he literally hacks me. Like that was his way to stop my Snorlax. The Snorlax comes in, and all I do is just set up my curses and I beat him because he doesn't have my favorite with it. So I just beat him with return. Once I get the +2 or even at +3 is +2. Even at +2, I just win the game. Everything gets OCO unless you're like mega defensive. So I did get down to 50%, and I told because my boy did kill him. Actually, no, I think no, not him. He didn't kill him. Landorus killed my Snorlax. Someone else killed Landorus, but I'll get to that to catch up actually. So that's what I'm doing. And at this point, after the Raikou's on 50%, I tell him come back to his Landorus. I'm gonna go for curse. I'm gonna keep spamming curse and just kill my boy. Guys. What happened was in the actual first time around, he clicked Thunder Wave. Every other turn I was being paralyzed, and at one point I got paralyzed twice in a row. So at that point I clicked return, and then the second time I had to click recycle to get my berry back in the berry pot, and that didn't go off. And then because when he came with Landorus, he got special defense drop right out the gate with 1 Earth Power. His very first Earth Power of the game got him a special defense drop right out the gate. So that really sucked, and he was paralyzed, and I was paralyzed, so it was not looking good. And the second time I clicked recycle, I was paralyzed. Second time I clicked recycle again, I was paralyzed. So I was like, I had to sack off Jimmy. I'm not trying to get my so let me have to pause this for you guys. I was like, I could come out to my Mandibuzz and just put it to Earth Power, and he did go for Earth Power. I could just take that and just try to like get leftovers recovery on my mana bus and then come back out to my Snorlax and let it die. But it was really unfortunate that I got hacked out. Like that's a good bring on his part. That's the reason he brought Thunder Wave, so it can hack out my Snorlax and just stop it completely. Because a +2 Snorlax wins the game. Nothing lives a +2 Snorlax, +2 return from Snorlax. Autono doesn't take it well. Autono takes like 6% from it, so it's like he had to bring that, or else he just lost to Snorlax. So it's a good bring on his, but it's like it's really hacks and really unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I come to my Metagross as I do in the actual first time. Like, oh, I messed that up. My bad. Sorry about that. So that's what I did the very first time. Actually, it was the second time. The second time we DC'd, I come to Metagross afterwards. I clicked the Meteor Mash to kill it. So that's what we had did. So I went for Meteor Mash and I did kill it. Because I was expecting that like he was gonna predict my Ice Punch and come up to like Kieran Black or like a Persian Lola, and Meteor Mash does like crap 2 Alola Persian. So as my Scar does kill him without caught up, he comes up to Napoleon, comes out to his Persian. I call him what I named it. I double out to my Clarissa because like I take anything I want to do. Most likely it's a foul play. Foul play does kill me. It's his best play. Arguably, he could go for Toxic, but it doesn't matter. My mission terrains up. Foul play does like what 3% to me. 4 or 3% to me. So I get most of it back anyways from leftovers. And I just go ahead and I pop off my Calm Mind as he goes to Parting Shot, and now my -1 special attack. So I go ahead and pop off my Calm Mind as he just Parting Shots out into his Raikou. Of course, no, not Raikou, into his Autono. So, you know, like you can wall me, of course. Like, I'm at -1. He does not have Calm Mind, so I start with Calm Mind. I'm at +1 Spread Depth, and I'm at neutral special attack. I don't even know. I think he just came out to this Autono to try and knock off my leftovers, so I don't have the continuous recovery. But I just go ahead and pop off my Nature's Madness because after Nature's Madness and 2 surfs, this kills this Autono, right? It just kills it. If I had Moonblast, I would have killed it, but I needed Nature's Madness to hit the Metagross. If I didn't have if I didn't have a Calm Mind up or anything, I needed it. But he just goes for Hyper Voice, and I'm like, not knockoff. That's kind of weird. So I'm like, okay, probably running Hyper Voice, Wish, Protect, Heal Bell potentially, or Toxic, one of those. So it comes up to his Raikou as I just go ahead and pop off another Calm Mind, if I'm not mistaken. After that Nature's Madness, I think, yeah, that's exactly what I do. And actually, with the Earthquake roll, that was I got a mid roll that one. In the original, I got like a good roll. He was down to around 49% with the Raikou, but now at this point the Raikou's at 51%. And I was hoping that does not bite me, but I'm at +1 special attack, and it has a roll to kill. Because if he was at 49%, it was no roll to kill. But since it's at 51%, it is a roll now. But he just both switch out anyways. He comes out back into his Automo, so I could have just clicked another Calm Mind right here on instead of clicking Surf. I probably should have done that. Because you want to get regenerated back, of course. So if I did that, I'll be at +2 special attack. But it is what it is. I got some good damage. He's at around 57% after that leftovers recovery too. Around 57%. The mist disappears, and I just go ahead and just pop off another Calm Mind if I'm not mistaken. He comes out to his Persian. He just whispers into his Persian. I'm like, is he just trying to taunt me so I don't get the +6? I got for Calm Mind, right? I'm thinking, okay, he probably has taunt. He's probably gonna taunt my Phoenix, so I can't start setting up. I could stop setting up now, right? So I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. If I did have the Moonblast, I could kill this thing, but I don't have the Moonblast, unfortunately. I don't have Nature's Madness. So I just go ahead. He pops on his Toxic as I pop off my Surf, and I'm like, oh, Toxic. I was like, that's not like that bad, you know. It's pretty run on it, so it's a defensive bond. I go for my Surf, and it doesn't kill. It does 95% to it. Yeah, 90, not 95. It does like 99% to it, right? It was not even a roll to kill. It always lived no matter what, which does suck because I'm at +1 at this point. I think he goes ahead, goes Parting Shot. I think I'm at +1 or +2. I think I'm +2, but at this point I'm at +1 at this point. I think if I'm not mistaken. So he does Parting Shots out into his Autono. I'm at +1, and as I think I just pop off another Surf. I just pop off another Surf, and he could just keep doing this. Not keep doing it, but he could just keep like switching in and out like that. But he just won't take any damage, right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, I don't want to take his toxic damage. This already been 3 turns of toxic damage. I've taken 8. I'm gonna take 18% at this point. I don't want to take more than I've already taken with Clarissa, so I just go ahead and just double out into my Zygarde. Yes. double out to my Colgan. I'm like, let's just go. Let's just start setting up. Let's just start setting up. I'm gonna hope and pray he does not have the toxic. I don't want my boy being toxic as he goes for the wish. I predicted him going for wish because he's pretty low. He needs to do that. So just because my surf's gonna do a butt ton to him, right? So he has to go for wish. So I go for my sub because like it's free play, free sub for me. If he doesn't go for toxic, that's fine. And he reveals a play nice, which was really good tech on his part because at that point it just stops me from setting up. And at this point I'm like, wow. If I just popped off like an outrage, this thing would have been dead. Not dead, but like it would have been 3 shot because yeah, play nice, I'll be -1. But I just go up Dragonite to get back to neutral, so my +1 speed and +1 attack. As he just goes ahead and keeps quickly play nice. So I'm like, okay, I could spam Dragonite all day long. He could spam play nice all day long, right? But at some point, it's gonna be mind games. Where am I going to swap out? Am I going to attack? Am I just going to like, I don't know, lock myself to outrage something? So I'm just trying to play some mind games. I do get to my neutral attack stat now. As he goes for hyper voice, I think he just thinks I'm gonna swap out. I don't want to stay in anymore. But I'm like, it's fine. I got this. I can just chill. I'm chilling. I just pop off my outrage because at this point I'm a neutral. I'm like, I don't want to mess around. No more games. We're chilling, and that doesn't do too much at all to it. It does like 45%. So I'm like, bruh, this sucks. This really does suck. He pops another play nice, and now I'm not. Now I am back at -1. -1. Or +0. I think -1 to +0. I don't remember exactly. I actually don't remember. But I know -1. But I do less damage than anyone right there. He just pop off his wish because he gets to stay in front of me all day long, and just keep playing this game, right? Play nice, wish, play nice, wish, play nice, wish, right? That's all I have to do. So I just go ahead. I get the 3rd turn of outrage too. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I know I'm not gonna do it at my -2 attack, but I do get the crit, which was really helpful because this can just stay in front of me all day long, and that was not very good. But I do get the kill, and I'm chilling. I'm like, okay, cool. He comes into his Raikou. I'm like, I do have my sub up. Hopefully, I do not hit myself because even though I'm at I think I was at -1. I think -1. Yeah, -1,000 arrows still kills this thing. Doesn't matter. It's freaking Zygarde. It doesn't matter if I'm -1. If I hit myself, I'm like, of course I will hit myself. And he pops off his HP ice, and he kills he just stops me. He drops my sub because Yachi Berry does not pop off unless my sub is gone, right? So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I have my Yachi Berry intact. If I don't hit this time, I drop my Yachi Berry still, I can still go ahead and kill it. I go for 1,000 arrows, and I'm at -1, like I said, and he still dies. So it doesn't matter. It was kind of a roll to kill, but I'm glad I did get the roll because I should get the roll because the first one I did actually get more damage off of it, but because it's just Metagross, and I made a misplay over here because I made the calc. I was like, let me just click 1,000 arrows because actually I don't know what I was thinking, but that's what this one is. I see this thing coming. I'm like, I know for a fact this is for 100% fact, like no doubt in my mind. He is agility, weakness, policy, and he's going to live my 1,000 arrows. So I'm like, let me just click Dragonite. Let him click agility. I do outspeed no matter what. I'm a +2 speed at this point. I'm a +3. I'm an outspeed no matter what. And I'm in my neutral attack. And neutral attack, 1,000 arrows kills. -1 doesn't kill. So what I do, I just go ahead and just popped off a dragon. And yeah, Dragonite actually. This time the Dragonite. Wait, I'm talking about next one. Next time the Dragonite. But this I click Dragonite. As he pops off his rock polish, and I do outspeed his I don't even know what I'm at this point, but I'm at neutral. This is right here. This is what's wrong. Neutral, 1,000 arrows does not kill. I did the calc because at this point I was doing calcs and stuff, and the timer went down. The timer for the move went down to 5 seconds, and I was like, when I click 1,000 arrows, Dragonite, I live with Dragonite, I'll live Ice Punch with my Yachi Berry, click Dragonite, click 1,000 arrows and kill it, right? That's what I'm thinking. But in the back of my head, I'm like, what if he has Bullet Punch? What if he has a Bullet Punch and he just kills me no matter what? And I don't know. I was in a rush. I was like, dude, what the hell do I click? I click 1,000 arrows. Big misplay. He does live it, and his agility, his weakness policy does pop as he lives on like 30%. And I'm like, Possible's HP, Ice Punch at +2, of course, doesn't kill me. But if I live, I have my Yachi Berry, I was at max HP, bro. I should just clicked it. I should just clicked it. If I clicked Dragonite, I would have won the game. This thing died. Persian's in the back at like 2%. I would have won the game because I have Snorlax dead. And who else is dead? And Feeny, I think. Right? Wait, Snorlax and... No, Feeny's still alive. I would have won the game 5-0 actually. Yes! Yes! I would have won the game 5-0 if I just played Dragonite. But I didn't. And this is where my downfall goes. I'm thinking here, I'm like, okay. I lose this game. I'm going to play some grind games. I'm going to come to my Metagross and then just come out into my Bone Keeper. I'm going to scout for the Earthquake. And he has tossed the Earthquake. I'm like, okay. This is not good. He's going to go for an Ice Punch. Let me just double back into my Metagross and hopefully play some Mind Games. Whereas at one point I make him predict. Like make a prediction. So at this point I'm like, okay. I think this is enough for Mind Games. I could have probably just done it one more time. As he goes for Meteor Mash instead. Because he's fishing for the +1. And I'm like, oh, it's not good. Because if he gets the +1, he got +3 attack. And it doesn't matter. So at this point I'm like, let me just hopefully he goes to another Meteor Mash, predicting my Mandibus coming in on the Earthquake. But he clicks Earthquake. He knows he has a lot of time in the world. I'm like, alright, this is not good. I'm up 3-0. I come to my Mew. I'm like, I think I just lose the game. I'm like, hopefully I win. Hopefully I could live a hit. I live a hit, maybe. It's a roll. But no, it was one of his favorite. I just knock out. I come to my Feeny. I'm like, Feeny has a chance to live. And this time I misplayed again. This is what I misplayed again. I misplayed. I've made double back-to-back misplays. He goes for Meteor Mash. I do, in fact, live all the time. I click Shadow Ball and I kill this boy. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, there's no way. I threw a 5-0 victory. I even threw a 4-0 victory too. And I was like, oh, Lord, I messed up. Because I guarantee live. I did the calc. Actually, I was even doing the calc even after my Zygarde died. But I was like, oh, I'll live it, but I'll live it because I was calculating adamant. I was calculating adamant. I don't know what I was about. I was like, I'll live it, but the Tox damage will kill me, and the Persian comes out, and then like I don't know what I was thinking. I just threw at that point because like, I made back-to-back misplays. Zygarde, I said to click the extra Dragon Dance, 1,000 arrows, GG's, 5-0 win. Okay, I didn't do that. All I had to do was come out to my Feeny, click Shadow Ball, the Persian comes out. I just go out into my what's alive? Mandibus, come out to my Mandibus. Mandibus takes a hit and just pop off my foul play and it dies and I pick up the clean 4-0 victory, right? But no, I had to make it's me. I have to make things more intense and more stupid than they actually have to be. I just have to, right? I just do. And I do pick up the 2-0 victory as he goes for foul play. He's not gonna kill me at all. I 3% for me last time, and I barely live. I'm guaranteed live. There's not in a roll. I guarantee live. I go ahead, pop off my serve. I do go ahead and kill. Feeny does pick up the last 2 kills, but I could have saved a bunch of time. I really could have saved a bunch of time because even at that point, I still won. I still lived. I didn't have to even double out. Like I said, I could have just came out from after Zygarde died, come out to my Feeny, click Shadow Ball, Metagross dies, Persia comes in, Surf, die, I win the game 4-0. Metagross alive, Mew's alive, Mandibus alive, and Feeny's alive. 4-0 victory to end off the season. But no, I had to be dumb. I was panicking. Because when I saw the weakness policy, I was like, shoot, I lose. And so, you know, things just happened. Crazy way to end off the season. Really wild way. But I could have picked another 5-0 if I just went ahead and just clicked Dragonite again. Even if I just came into my Feeny earlier and just clicked Shadow Ball, I would have won 4-0. So it would have been pretty nice because in the last 3 weeks of the season, 5-0, 6-0, 5-0, or even 5-0, 6-0, 4-0. Because I did a 5-0, beat Dorian 6-0, and I could have won today 5-0, or even 6. Not 6-0. I could have won 5-0 or even 4-0. So it is what it is. GG's to my guy Odds, really fun game, even though there was a lot of hacks in the beginning. I forgot to mention that when we did lead Mandibus against Lando the very first time before we DC'd, I clicked Toxic and I missed my Toxics. So, you know, things were kind of shaky for me from the beginning. I was kind of tilted. I was like, bruh, why? Game just started. I missed a Toxic right after the damn game. What the hell? So, you know, I was like kind of mad, but it is what it is. I did let my Mew just die for no reason. For absolutely no reason. Let my Metagross died for no reason. Mew died for no reason. But you know, it is what it is. It's what it is. It's for fun. This is fun. But I do go ahead and achieve my goal of going 7-3 for my first time ever. I think 7-3 first time ever. Yeah, 7-3 because the best record I had before this was LTC. I went 6-4 in LTC. Or no, I went 7-4. I think 7-4. So I don't know, but this is my best record I've ever had in the league, like by far. 7-3 plus 11. Like I mentioned, I did have a chance to go get a first seed. If Squid lost 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, OFI, and if I won 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, right? One of those. Squid indeed did lose, but he only lost 2-0, and I was like, oh, there goes my playoff bye chances. And other than it's all cool. So next week we go ahead and take on Storm and his San Diego Sneasels for the first round of the playoff. In the first round of playoffs, we go ahead and take on him. We did take him on week 2 and we got obliterated 4-0. So I'm looking for revenge. I really am looking for revenge. I forgot to shout out my front office, Aquarius and Zombie. They helped me build this team. They helped me mock. Not even mock. They helped me. Actually, I built this team up myself actually. And they just looked it over. They just said they just gave me the okay that it's fine to use for this week. They said we didn't really care. You made playoffs. Our attention is focused on Storm to win. And I'll have you guys know I built the team and I showed them the team and they didn't actually like. They was kind of sketched out about it. But mocks, we'll talk about that next week. So make sure you stay sticking around for that. And we take on San Diego, like I mentioned, a Storm and Sneasels. So hopefully get that W and push for the finals and hopefully bring home my very first chip. Bring it home. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, or concerns, let me know down below. If you have any, yeah, hit the like button too. Subscribe if you're not ready. This is my boy, Jeff for Dragonite. Out. Peace. Later.